He was touted to be the next big Phil-Am sensation since Asi Taulava, Danny Siegel and company took the PBA by storm at the turn of the century. Born in Detroit, Michigan, Williams grew up in Motown, where the NBA's bad boys are revered heroes. He went on to play high school basketball in the Martin Luther King High, under head coach Benny White in the tough Detroit PSL Basketball League. From there, Williams took his sneakers to Oakland University. His college career began with a bang when he scored 18 points as a freshman in the Grizzlies' upset of the University of Michigan on November 17, 2000. He capped off his collegiate career with a solid senior season, ranking among the team leaders in scoring, rebounding, assists, and steals. After college, Williams turned his sights on his mother's homeland. In the Philippines, where basketball is a religion, Williams' mother Andrea traces her roots to one of the country's basketball hotbeds, Cebu. Williams was scouted by Chot Reyes, who was then the Philippine national team mentor. He was heavily recruited to the Philippine national team and came over in 2005. Kelly became an instant crowd drawer with his mix of athleticism and showmanship. That made him the most sought-after amateur player in the 2006 PBA rookie draft. Santa Lucia Realty did not hesitate on rebuilding their franchise around Williams when they named him the #1 pick overall in the 2006 PBA rookie draft. Williams got the nod over erstwhile teammate Santos, who was coming off a championship and a spectacular career in the UAAP. Kelly would become the 4th first pick overall in the Robles franchise history. The 3 top picks that came before him failed to deliver the most coveted All-Filipino title. With Williams around, the Realtors started to believe again, and the unassuming Phil-Am did not disappoint.
And get out of the way, Kel Williams is coming through. Kel Williams, yes! Sidestepping his way towards the basket. Duremdes on the move, hand off, Williams for 2.
If you move without the ball, you will be rewarded just like Kel Williams.
Kel Williams soaring above everybody else. A super rookie, Gun Santa Lucia, Kel Williams.
Right in his first conference in the PBA, the high-flying wingman injected the energy the Realtors sorely lacked in the past. His vicious dunks were played again and again in every week's highlight reel.
Kel Williams, what a ferocious slam!
Kel Williams slams it home.
Oh my God! Eye in the sky play here for Kel Williams!
His athleticism began to rub off on his teammates. Suddenly, the Realtors were rejuvenated. Santa Lucia Realty, long forgotten and buried under the names of bigger and traditional powerhouse teams in the PBA, became relevant again. The former Martin Luther King High School star transformed the Realtors from a mediocre team to one of the elite teams in the league. In his league debut, Williams led the Robles franchise to win 9 of their first 11 games. Midway in the 2006 Philippine Cup, Santa Lucia was right up there mentioned in the championship talks. With the super rookie exploding, the Realtors turned from boring to amazing. But Williams and the Realtors would soon hit the wall, and their Cinderella run screeched to a grinding halt. Not used to playing big games late in the conference, exhaustion and pressure put a dent on their campaign. But despite the disappointing finish, the Realtors knew they'd found a gem of a player in Williams. In the next conference, Santa Lucia management overhauled the team and fine-tuned it to complement Williams. They replaced the gung-ho head coach Al Francis Chua with a neophyte but defensive-minded coach Boyet Fernandez. It didn't stop there, as they traded away former MVP Kenneth Duremdes and former number 2 pick overall Alex Cabagnot in exchange for Denok Miranda, Manny Ramos, and a future second-round pick. Miranda would later play beautiful music with Williams in bringing the Realtors to the promised land. If not for a disappointing finish in the Fiesta Conference, where the Realtors failed to find the right import, Williams could have become the second rookie MVP in the league after Benji Paras. But as fate would have it, he ended up with the Rookie of the Year trophy in his first year in the Pro League. This only served as extra motivation going into his sophomore year. Williams evaded the dreaded sophomore jinx and would continue to build on his impressive rookie campaign. Santa Lucia would later add Joseph Yo via trade and Ryan Reyes from the draft to give Machine Gun Kelly the athletic supporting cast that he needed. With a run-and-gun game anchored on him, the Realtors shrugged off a 4-6 start to make a run at the championship in the 2007 Philippine Cup. He would later lead Santa Lucia to 8 straight wins to finish the elimination round, and the Realtors were off to one of the most remarkable championship runs the PBA had ever seen. With Kelly attacking the basket with impunity and grabbing the rebounds to fuel their run-and-gun attack, the Realtors would clinch the first outright semifinals berth in franchise history.
Here comes Kel Williams! Two-handed slam by Williams! That should make them feel better. Exclamation point! Kelly Williams.
In the semis, Williams would face 2-time MVP Willie Miller in the Alaska Aces.
Samantalang ang batang-batang Kel Williams gusto niyang bitbitin sa kanyang balikat ang kanyang Santa Lucia Realtors sa panibago na namang yugto ng kasaysayan na magtutulak sa kanila sa championship sa kauna-unahang pagkakataon in 7 years.
He showed what he was made of. He led by example, especially on the defensive end. He crashed the boards and ripped the Alaska defense open with his relentless attacks to the basket.
Alley-oop play! Mrs. Espino, their leader in the court, passing to their main talent in Kel Williams. And look at that play and completion.
It's a duel that's happening here between Willie Miller and this guy, Kel Williams, on the move towards the basket.
With the sophomore wingman flying, the Realtors rode on his broad shoulders up to the 7th heaven. They won their first ever Game 7 with Williams outplaying Miller in the series.
They still have timeout left in the game.
It's going to be an intense finish.
There he goes to Raimundo! Kelly Williams! He is the man of a million moves. James Yap. Wow! And score! Oh, Ryan Reyes. Wow! Goes!
Your Foods will go on to challenge Santa Lucia Realty.
Yes, sir!
Next on Williams' radar was another league MVP, James Yap, and the traditional all-Filipino powerhouse, Pure Foods TJ Giants. It was a finals match made in heaven. Big Game James versus Machine Gun Kelly. Former MVP versus reigning Rookie of the Year. Williams would later show why he was a top pick overall a season prior. Leading the Realtors to their first ever all-Filipino finals appearance, Williams wanted to be the man to end the Realtors title drought. He led Santa Lucia to a 2-0 lead to start the series.
So it's 2 down, 2 to go para sa Santa Lucia.
started with a dream. With all eyes on the prize. Now, it will end in one final battle. This is the game where legends are born.
Say hello to the man with a million moves, James Yap. Oh, yes! Oh,
Where big shots are made.
Espino all the way! What a wild shot by Peter Jones Simon!
Where winners are immortalized.
Bitoy Umolon! Oh, yes, is the name. Oh, yes, Pepe Raimundo is taking over.
Where losers are doomed. It all boils down to who wants it more. This is Game 7. The final face-off.
The heated battle drew fans from all ages to witness the Realtors finally end a decade-and-a-half title drought in the All-Filipino Conference. Before 18,167 fans inside the Philippines' mecca of sports and millions who tuned in to their TV sets, Williams fulfilled the promise of a championship.
Here's Kelly Williams, and he makes an adjustment. Long po lamang yan para dito kay Kelly Williams, but enough to give Santa Lucia a 5-point lead. James Yap against Derek Miranda, side-stepping move to Grant. Again ang bola, it ends up with Kelly Williams running down court. Williams to Reyes, yes!
That's what happens when you miss a layup on one end. Santa Lucia is a team that likes to run. They're a quick team.
Derek Miranda, backdoor play to Kelly Williams, underneath the basket. An acrobatic shot by Kelly Williams. Since the believers of Santa Lucia up on their feet, Santa Lucia will win game number 7, the champions of the All-Filipino Cup. The Santa Lucia Realtors winning their first ever All-Filipino championship.
From all the hard work from Boston and the hard-fought wins and just the struggles we went through as a team throughout the conference to get through the semis and then get to a strong team like Syracuse now is just a sigh of relief, and to win this championship with these guys, it's just been awesome.
At season's end, he completed his greatest PBA season in his young career with the MVP trophy after averaging 18.2 points and 10.7 rebounds. When the Realtors picked him a year ago from that day, they knew he was the one they'd been looking for all of these years. The moment Williams stepped on that podium on the draft night of 2006, along came championship, along came respect to the Santa Lucia Realtors. Williams would later be named again to the Philippine national team, tasked to qualify for the World Championships. His dream of helping the national team end a long drought in the FIBA Asia turned into a nightmare early in 2009. Kelly was diagnosed with thrombocytopenia, a blood disorder causing low blood platelet count. He did not play for the rest of the conference, and his absence dampened Santa Lucia's chances. Subsequently, he was also cut from the national team. Kelly Williams was down, but not out. Williams battled the adversity and returned to the court in the 2009-2010 season.
Well, today we welcome back Mr. Kelly Williams. I know his fans, the Realtor fans, aching to see him back on the court. He's going to be back in action today.
Machine Gun Kelly was firing again.
The Machine Gun Kelly Williams, and now he's back. His old form. Kelly Williams, what a monster game for him. And Williams fighting hard to keep that ball alive, and he gets the putback. Kelly Williams, the turnaround shot that way. You know, you must be incredibly athletic to pull that shot off, you know? Kelly Williams will finish! Williams wanted it done, but he got it anyway.
Our best player of the ball game, Kelly Williams, monster numbers here, 28 points, 40 rebounds, and 6 assists.
Kelly! Yes!
Oh, yes! Kelly Williams, congratulations! Whoa!
Through 10 games in the 2009-2010 Philippine Cup, he has averaged 17 points, a conference-leading 13.6 rebounds, and is ranked number 1 in overall player efficiency.
Oh, yes, sir!
That's a beauty.
Kelly Williams is definitely back, and it's just a matter of time till he leads the Realtors back to the promised land.